What's crack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another investment video on the channel. So, Sunday today, and we saw Scream Cards receive another boost. And this has just obviously massively increased their ratings. They're very usable in a lot of the Icon SBCs. And because of this, you'd expect their prices to go massively sky high. Ironically, it's not what's happened. A lot of them have actually stayed where they were, if not dropped a little bit. And that's just because everyone was expecting this. And the main reason they haven't been able to move is just because of the supply available. The supply is so limited that everybody's already invested in them. And when it comes around to actually selling them on, there just aren't enough cards in the market to force the prices to go higher than they currently were. Now, to put this as an example, the lowest, cheapest 90 rated card is Higuain, which is about 65k. Just before the Scream Boost came out, Sturridge was already at 55k. He can't go higher than Higuain's price because Higuain's already the cheapest 90. So it's kind of got a cap on how much he can rise. Now, if there was like 2, 3, 4 times as many Sturridges on the market, the price increase prior to the boost coming out probably wouldn't have been quite as high because not so many people would have invested in them, and he'd probably be sitting at around 40, 45,000, and then he could have risen to 55,000 coins. Now, this is the first problem we're going to come across here. These Scream cards, and I've mentioned this so many times, I've been wrong every time I've mentioned it, and I'm not expecting it to happen quite yet now because it didn't come out today, but there aren't enough Scream cards on the market. So I'm going to guess, I'm going to say, I don't think an SBC is going to come out in the next day or two. I think we're going to get a tradable Scream player for the Marquee Matchup rewards on Tuesday. That's going to be my guess. If it's not this Marquee Matchups, it might be another one. We might see an SBC come, but these cards have got to be replaced at some point. Now, the logic around this and why I've started by talking about Scream cards is because on the off chance that we saw an SBC come today, I was saying how I love the investments in 83, 84 rated players and potentially the cheap informs again. Now, we haven't seen it yet. Like I mentioned, I don't think we will see it, but it's not completely out of the question. But the reason that these investments were so great is because Team of the Group stage is most likely going to drop on Friday. If I remember last time, it might have been Team of the Group stage or Team of the Knockout stage, but one of the two, EA did drop an SBC for these cards. And if we see another SBC come, we can safely assume the requirements are going to be very similar to the Team of the Week SBC that we saw before. So we're looking at maybe an 83 rated squad for an untradeable version and an 84 rated squad with some informs in it if you want that card tradable. Now, if you remember last time when the Team of the Week SBC came out, 83 rated players were up to between 4 and 4,500 coins. 84s went up to anywhere around 8,000 coins a pop. Now, if we come straight onto the market here and we have a look at one of the cheapest 84 rated cards, who is Berkey, you could see that he is already massively inflated. He's already, let's call it 6,000 coins, just to be a bit generous here. Now, if we remember last time, they went from 6 to 8,000. There's just not enough room there for them to grow. For this to be a great investment, we really need him to hit around his max price cap, which is about 10,000 coins. And even if we boost it up to 9,000 coins, you can see there is about 6, 7, 8, I'm going to guess 8.5, 9 pages of him on the market at the moment. 84s are so scarce right now. That's why, personally, I prefer the investments in the 83 rated players. And the reason for this is they've got a lot more room to rise if these SBCs do come out. Now, I bought mine today in anticipation of an SBC coming out on Sunday. We didn't see it, so I'm absolutely fine holding mine till next week. I picked up mine for about 1,600 coins or 1,500 coins a piece, and they've already risen up to about 2k. So the hype has already set in. Actually, it's even higher than 2k. It's 2.1k. I picked up around, I don't know, maybe about 100 of these cards, give or take. And as you can see, whoops, let's just get rid of the expired ones from here, which is more than I thought there were. Quite a few ones. We picked all of ours up for 1,700, 16, 17, 16, 17, 16, etc., etc. So we are absolutely fine to go with these. Now, the reason, like I mentioned, I like these, they've got more room to grow, more room to rise. And on top of that, we've got the added bonus that we've got squad battle rewards that might help them drop a little bit. And we have also got the Foot Champs rewards next week if you want to leave it that late to invest. Now, the risk with doing it that way is that prices could have just risen and risen in anticipation and hype. And personally, I'm going to be looking to sell these cards. I say I'm looking to sell them. If they've risen enough, I'll be selling them on hype Thursday and Friday. And again, it's just like last time. Just like we recommended the 83s and 84s last time, we made an absolute killing on them with such little risk. And the hype factor alone around these can almost guarantee that we're going to be making a profit. Now, if you do decide to invest in these 83 rated cards, we really want to be keeping it around the 15 to 1600 coin mark. I was lazy buying mine at 1700 coins because I didn't have the time. You guys can snipe, you guys can mass bid, you can get them in cheaper than that. Just choose a good rotation of 83 rated players and then just find the cheapest ones, mass bid, snipe, do whatever you've got to do. If we do see the SBC drop, again, we're going to have such an easy investment with such a quick window for turnover as well. The second thing we can be looking at is informs. Now, again, if we have an inform requirement for a tradable version, then the 82 plus rated informs are going to be something that makes us a lot of coins. Now, I haven't actually researched which ones are cheapest at the moment, but if you are looking for them, you don't want to be spending more than about 12 to 14 at absolute max 1,000 coins. And the reason I like 81, 82 rated ones is they're not quite as expensive and hyped up as the 83 rated cards, but they're still a good enough rating to fit into these SBCs so that people can complete them with an 84 rated squad. Anyway, guys, going to wrap the video up there. It's only a short one just to talk about the potential of a team of the group stage SBC and my surprise, to be honest, at the lack of a Scream SBC being seen. We're going to be looking at 83, 84 rated cards and informs, and it worked so well last time. We can minimize the risk and make sure that it's a medium risk at highest, but very high, potentially profitable investment that we make once more. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the smaller videos like these investment ones, make sure you drop a like. Comment down below if you've got any other ideas for what they might release or what we might be seeing from EA soon. Make sure you follow me on Twitter because that is where we will talk about all of this before I make my videos usually. It's getting bigger and bigger. More people are tweeting me. I'm constantly on there. And make sure you get in our Discord because we have got, it's huge. It's just growing so fast right now. And there are so many people discussing ideas and concepts ages before they hit the market. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll catch you next time.